down there is no lifelike perspective of the by the government meet its own last date to set clever meters, on to the domestic auditing office space, now. The social accounts guard dog has united a choir of sounding, consisting a team of MPs and countrymen consultation, that say the goal is unfeasible to achieve. Each household in Britain is imaginary to include a clever gauge, that avoids the requirement for client readings, by 2020. Yet the by the government has insisted how it will encounter its obligation. The Now as well told how almost 1 millionth clever meters are no much longer work correctly, and how the coldest components of Britain include the least meters. To encounter the last date, installers will requirement to substitute 39 millionth old meters during the following 2 year, on to the Now. In compare, fair 12 millionth meters include been replaced above the recent 6 year. Over the 1 week the customer team that told how the production would requirement to set 30 meters each min above the following 2 year to encounter the goal. It is now installation less rather than 10, it told. The by the government told how 400,000 meters were creature established each monthly, and the goal was attainable. Millions include already selected to include a clever gauge and get monitoring of their power used to cut their billing, told Power Secretary Claire Perry. We've told everyone will be proposed a clever gauge by the end of 2020 to harvest these benefits, and we will encounter how obligation. Clever meters are intended to rescue consumer cash, as it is told how they promote householders to use less than force. Since they can be recite remotely, the expenses to production are as well reduce. They as well allow consumer to use more profitable tariff, buy with force in the night or on 1 weekends. 4 persons year ago the Division for Industry, Power and Industry Policy alleged how they would rescue consumer on £26 a year. Yet, the Now says the growing price of installation them will now rescue consumer less than rather than £11 every year. In any instance, the Now says the by the government is lacked to display which saving households are in fact manufacturing. The at first general of clever meters do not definitely go on work if a client switches provider. On 70% of them go mute, on to the Now. The other general is intended to be more than versatile, but just 109,000 such a meters include been established. The Now says 943,000 at first general meters include now stopped work to their complete power, since of a changing of provider. The Now says the function of clever meters yet as necessary enhancement. It says they don't job in homes in heavy walls, for sample, that can unit the portable telephone signals necessary to transfer their information. And it says the coldest components of the nation are the low potential to include a clever gauge established, although the requirement in such a regions is more. In Scotland and the Polar of England, fair 3,000 other general meters had been established by June, compared to 106,000 in the otherwise of Britain.